In the heart of West Africa lies the Republic of Mali, home to a massive sandstone cliff, rising 480 meters high and stretching for 145 kilometers. This awe-inspiring landscape, with its dramatic scenery and unique geological features, is known as the Bandiagara Escarpment, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Carved into the sheer cliff face are hundreds of caves and small huts. Here, along the sandy precipices, lives an ancient tribe known as the Dogon, often referred to as the masked sages of Africa, who have established over 700 villages across the escarpment. The origins of the Dogon remain shrouded in mystery. Some believe they are descendants of the ancient Mande Kingdom of West Africa. Others suggest they came from ancient Egypt as migrants. And then there's a far stranger claim that the Dogon were created over 3,000 years ago by amphibious extraterrestrial beings who once visited Earth. No one knows exactly when the Dogon began living on the cliffs, but historical records suggest that by the 1300s, they had already formed settlements there. For centuries, they rejected the influences of outside civilizations, living entirely self-sufficient lives. Even as the rest of Mali converted to Islam, the Dogon preserved their own unique worldview and astronomical knowledge. Their way of life and village culture have changed very little over the centuries, and their traditions include a spectacular festival held every 60 years to honor the return of a specific star to its original position in the sky. Every 6 decades, the Dogon gather between 2 mountain peaks to celebrate the appearance of a celestial body they call Sigwi Tolo. Months before the ceremony, young men withdraw from public life, living in seclusion, speaking only in a secret language unintelligible to outsiders. Sigwi Tolo is the Dogon name for the brightest star in the night sky. Sirius. Known for its bluish hue, Sirius appears to shimmer and sway in the heavens. In 1844, German astronomer Friedrich Bessel proposed that Sirius's unusual motion was caused by the gravitational pull of an unseen companion star, the first suggestion that Sirius might have a binary partner. Then in 1862, telescope maker Alvin Clark was testing a new instrument when he spotted a faint star beside Sirius, confirming the existence of what we now call Sirius B. This discovery was possible only because, by sheer luck, the 2 stars were at their furthest separation in their 50-year orbit, making the dim companion visible despite Sirius's dazzling brightness. Clark's son, eager to observe Orion that night, had prompted them to aim the telescope towards Sirius, leading to this remarkable find. News of Sirius B's discovery spread quickly, electrifying the astronomical community. Scientists named the main bright star Sirius A, and the faint companion Sirius B, and research continued. In 1925, American astronomer Walter Adams determined that Sirius B was a white dwarf, a star with the mass of the Sun, compressed into a body about the size of Earth. Here's where the mystery deepens. Sirius B wasn't confirmed until the late 19th century, yet the Dogon had somehow known about it centuries earlier. Without telescopes, they spoke of a star with a 60-year orbital period, a rapid daily rotation, and an immense density greater than all living things on Earth combined. They even described a 3rd star near Sirius A and B, a star they called Emeya. From 1927 to 1942, French anthropologist Marcel Griol visited the Dogon regularly, bringing aid in documenting their culture. In 1946, he met a blind elder named Ogotemeli, revered as a wise man among the tribe, and spent 33 days in deep conversation with him about the Dogon's gods, traditions, and knowledge. Grill learned that the Dogon recorded celestial events, dates, and even medicinal recipes using thousands of symbolic signs. The Dogon called Sirius Bepo Tolo, meaning smallest seed, believing it to be the tiniest yet heaviest star in the sky. They said it was made not of Earth, but of an incredibly heavy metal called Sagala, and they regarded it as the very center of the universe. Ogatameli claimed this knowledge came from beings called Nomo, amphibious extraterrestrials from the Sirius system. In Dogon mythology, the Nomo were green-skinned, part human, part serpent, and came to Earth in a red, ark-like vessel called the Pale Fox, or Karana. They were said to have restructured human DNA, created humanity, and taught the Dogon essential survival skills. Every 60 years, the Nomo would connect Sirius B to Earth, purifying the planet and renewing its life force. The very event celebrated in the Dogon Sigi festival. The Nomo were described as both teachers and watchers of humanity. And on the Day of Judgment, they would return to cleanse or destroy a corrupted Earth. The Dogon call this apocalyptic day, Day of the Fish. After returning to France, Grill published his findings, introducing African myth to the Western world and sparking fascination among scholars. Many researchers followed in his footsteps, publishing books on the Dogon and their mysterious astronomy. Yet skeptics doubted the claims. They argued that it was impossible for an isolated tribe to have such advanced astronomical knowledge without outside influence. Some suggested that the Dogon learned about Sirius B from modern sources during contact with Europeans. Others suspected that Griol himself may have unintentionally introduced Western astronomical concepts into their mythology. Critics also pointed out that Sirius's actual orbital period is 50.1 years, not 60. And the supposed third star mentioned by the Dogon has never been confirmed by astronomers. By the late 20th century, the mystery seemed to be fading, until the 1990s when advances in astronomy revived it. In 1994, French astronomer Daniel Benes published a paper suggesting that subtle anomalies in Sirius A and B's orbits hinted at the presence of a third unseen companion. Adding to the intrigue, depictions of amphibious, part human, part serpent beings eerily similar to the Nomo have been found in myths, carvings, and artifacts all around the world. Could these legends across different cultures actually point to the same otherworldly visitors? This was Midnight Journey.